Hey all, test. Okay. I'm just gonna throw out stream announcements and we'll be on the way. Okay. So I'm in the queue. I just started a sec ago though, so it could take a little bit. We'll see. Um, Might be waiting for a bit. Who knows? Otherwise, I was just popping in, peeking at some other people's games. Various Weather, who we run into a lot of times at this point, is currently in a game. Run into Child, this young farmer that's a lot of crops. Looks like Various has an okay game going, but not massive here. But is anybody else doing better than Various? And it appears the answer to that would also be no. Various has resources for a Reno, almost has stables with Stable Cleaner, is probably getting some bonus points for having extra veggies and crops once they sow again. Various probably still wins this game. Looks pretty good for them. This big house wooden hut extender though is doing okay, so but they're taking 2 wood, so that's usually a sign that things are not all peachy, but who knows. You had the most frustrating experience in Agricola of your life. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. I was also peeking at CS's game here. CS is up to number 2 in Arena. He's been playing a lot lately. He's a very strong player, but used to play a lot more original. But he's been on Agricola grind, sort of like me. His game looks very good. Anyhow, Gonzo, tell me what happened. We're here. We're friendly. Tell me the bad beat. Share the story. Is it this game you scored 30 in just 19 minutes ago? Your seat 1, seat 2 has an open room. Seat 4 has 2 open rooms with clay supports and late growth. Seat 2 has grow open, but SP nadas. They didn't. Wait, they just didn't grow? they didn't grow? That's very frustrating. They just like effed up and forgot what round it was. Yeah, you grew around later for no reason, and seat 4 got to grow. They got to grow a lot more, a lot faster, because they got to grow that round. Plus, they got to SP to grow, so they moved up in the growth queue. Many. They got many more actions than they were supposed to, and you got less actions, as did seat 2. That's a big mistake. Heads up, the even 2 food for even 2 subs challenge you threw by Lumen yesterday goes for this stream as well. Okay. So basically, as long as I play Forest Scientist and get a win, and again, just like the Harpooner challenge, I have to use Forest Scientist. It doesn't necessarily have to come down in round 1. It doesn't even necessarily have to come down in stage 2, but it needs to come down and be some meaningful amount of food, and I need to get a win with it in order to get 2 subs. I'm just making sure I got the challenge properly laid out for what it means. Yes, has to be part of a game plan. Perfect. It was horrifying and for no reason at all. Yeah, Forest Scientist is harder to make meaningful intentionally. Yeah. Bingo. Okay, perfect, Schwag. You'll join in this one. You'll be dedrafting even 2 food. Yeah, go for it, Whimsy. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just whoever's in the queue. We're gonna see what happens. It's like all good. Um, That's super frustrating though, Gonzo. Then I'm assuming it's this game you got 30 in. I'm gonna try to speed to this point that you're talking about because it just sounds so absurd. It sounds so frustrating. You played badly on top of it all. That's fair. It was in round 9. Oh, okay. I should apparently go a little further along, but wait, it was in round 9 though. God, that doesn't even explain how they effed this up. Okay, I did like jump to roughly where I thought I wanted to be. All right, we have an Animal Reeve House Artist Clay supports. Well, that's already scary enough, to be honest. You're running clay plaster manually. Oof. See, yeah, I don't. That's not usually good, but at least it's late growth. Red finished third, but they had absolutely no reason. Yeah, no, it sounds utterly absurd. I do love the resources you have, though. Your game actually seems solid up to this point. I don't totally know what has gone down, but looks like you're in an okay spot here. All right. Green just SP to Carrot Museum. Red has grown first. Okay, all of that makes sense. Green is starting to grow. All good, all good. You're gonna build a room. Oh yeah, we're about to get here. Okay, you should have built a wood room instead of leaning into the reno. You got 2 passing miners to inject fetch clay. All right, whatever, it's fine. We have a game started. Oh wait, it says searching for 0 opponents. Well, okay, I don't actually have a game yet. That's concerning. Okay, you're not building a room here though. Wait a sec, Gonzo. Why are we not building a room? We've got to build a room here, right? What are we doing? All right, whatever. We don't build a room here because we have Roughcaster. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, but purple also doesn't build. Okay, whatever. SP here was a mistake because purple can build. Yeah, I would have built there and just ignored Roughcaster. But whatever, it's fine. USP next round. Instead of build, oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. A lot of things went wrong, and I'm not properly getting to see the moment that I want to see. Am I? How does red not start player to grow here though? What's happening? This is so baffling. Okay, I see. So green grows. Red should be starting, but they get greedy because nobody else has room. USP, which is yeah, just a big mistake because purple and green can build. Purple builds. I should really be drafted, but I'm so fascinated with this. This whole game is bizarre. Yeah, listen, you frustrated yourself too. It's fine, buddy. It's fine. It happens. It happens. It's all good. Okay. You at least got the well. That's all. That's a good plan. That's a good plan, obviously. And then you're gonna build to open next round, I guess. And you're telling me purple doesn't SP? Or purple doesn't grow? Purple built the room correctly, and purple should grow. You were excited to try out a dumb plan, and then Clay Sports got blocked. Yeah, it happens. All right, we're building our rooms. All right. Build some stables, sure. Can breed some animals. Purple SP's nada instead of growing. Wow, yeah, it did happen. Oh my. Oh my. That's very frustrating. What a game. Oh, you were supposed to build, they were supposed to do other stuff, and everybody just did nonsense. I almost got excited that we had the right forest guy, but this is the wrong forest guy. All right, we're up against some people, including Sori. Oh my, Sori is very good. Yeah, 557. That's good. 566. Oh my. We have some actually good opponents, and then we have one wild guy that's going to throw nonsense and barely has good rep. Lovely. Just what you want to see. 3 actually good players with good rep, and then one guy who's just going to throw everything to hell. All right. More realistically, what are we picking? I hate first picking Seducer, as everybody should know. And yet, is it first pick Seducer? Ugh, God, I don't know. We could pick the Dumb Day Labor card and hope to get a combo, but that's not very exciting. We could take Stockman and hope to find enough wood. I'm probably taking Forest Well because I like Forest Well a lot. Remodeling can be okay. Debt Security can be okay. Foreign Aid can be okay. A lot of these are okay-ish, but I think Forest Well is typically the best. And then, yeah, I'm not a big Tutor fan. Animal Feeder's merely okay. First picking Stockman's lame. First picking Seducer sucks, though. I just hate Seducer. I could get the right things to make Seducer work. I could. Or I could just ignore the Seducer. And I could ignore the Day Labor combos and just hope for stable stuff. Ugh. Ugh, I'm going to do it. I think Stockman's reasonably good, but we need a lot of wood support. And wood support is not tree guard. No, not a tree guard game. Not a tree guard game. Oh, no. Okay, Basket Weaver I think is very good. I think Chairman is also actually quite good. I hate tree guard. God, I just hate tree guard. But if there's a tree guard we want to SP a bunch and get big wood stacks, and I have a stockman, fine. If somebody tree guards, whatever. We're just gonna say it's okay, even though it's not really. But hand plows, reasonably good plow support. A wood to a field is fine, even if that field comes super late. Yeah, it's better than anything else here. I'm willing to play chairman in round one. That seems true. I have not seen a lot of other particularly important early ox besides small scale, and I kind of hate small scale, especially with a strong player, or not the weakest player right in front of me. I'd rather be able to just take room parts and focus on rooms. All right, finally getting back to chat. Gonzo, all your dumb clay house plans usually fail too. It's not just you. Yeah. You made mistakes, but purple compounded them for no real reason. Correct. That was dumb. Uh, be back in a bit. Good luck in the draft. Thanks. You'd be taking animal feeder there, but you have no idea really. Yeah, I think it's fine to take animal feeder and hope for the combo. Like sometimes my main issue is like most day labor combos in my opinion are not winning unless you get a tiller or maybe excavator. Without tiller or excavator, even if I hit other combo pieces, it's probably not winning. Unless, I mean, I guess there's a hardware store or a loam pit, but like hardware store and loam pit also should not get passed with high priority. And a lot of the other day labor stuff like water worker or cottager is not going to be enough of a combo with animal feeder to even be worth playing. Um, or like trap builder, or maybe seasonal worker plus animal feeder. But even then, we're spending 2 actions and a bunch of day laborers just to generate stuff. Day laborers were much better with the old set. I mean, they were a little more concentrated. I don't think it's just purely the old set though. Like, I think it's mostly just tiller was a lot more common. And so then, or loam pit. Again, tiller or loam pit are basically enough of a reason to take day labor on its own. So anything you could add on top of that is good. The problem with like water worker and trap builder and animal feeder and seasonal worker is that on their own, that's not really enough reason to take day labor. And so you're hoping to like build up a critical mass of like iffy effects in order to make day labor worth it. And it's hard because you're spending so many things to make a button that just doesn't do enough. But yeah, I think the old set you see tiller and loam pit a lot, and so tiller and loam pit absolutely are good enough reasons to be going day laboring. So, and the problem you see if your neighbor has something or some such, they get to make the button. The annoying part about day labor combos in this set is that yeah, it is a little scary because you're basically passing day labor cards and hoping you're not going to get killed by a combo. And I might get killed by a combo this game. Also, I'm 1,000% booting red the instant I'm allowed to. Their rep is way too low. I will not hesitate in the slightest to just absolutely kick them. They're a relatively new account. They have a bunch of quits and timer penalties. They barely have enough rep to be in arena as is. They probably made this account because their old one didn't have a good enough rep. Like, whatever it is, I will boot them as soon as humanly possible. Wow, okay, all of a sudden there's all sorts of good cards. Like, all sorts of good cards. Okay. We're on the same page. Bigger cards equals less chance of seeing Tiller, Loam Pit, and ending up with Animal Feeder, Trap Builder. Yep. Okay. Storeroom can be pretty powerful, but I have no crops yet, so I don't really like it. Lantern House is dubious with the ox we've seen. Sculpture Course, incredibly strong. I very much want to take Sculpture Course here. Roof Balusters like a lot of extra stone to help make Sculpture Course more reasonable. Forest Owner and House Steward mean there's more wood in the game, which is better for Stockman, although people are going to build big houses. Bricklayer can certainly be powerful sometimes. I've been a huge fan of Sculpture Course though. In second seat, I hope to get RSF and then take a grain. But even in second seat, if I have to go chairman, take a grain, next round do something, SP Sculpture Course into RSF, I will do that. I just think Sculpture Course food can just be so powerful. I don't even hate Forest Owner this game because I want the extra wood, but I don't really want to play and use Forest Owner unless I know I get action advantage. I'm tempted to just take Roof Baluster. Even 3-stone Roof Baluster with Sculpture Course is pretty powerful. I also kind of like House Steward, but mostly just as a Ock that gives wood. I'm going to take the stone support and then claim that I can just really spam wood and not have to worry about food early. I mean, spam reedstone also is the problem, but we'll see. You're not a huge fan of Stockman, though it's not terrible. You don't think you'd play it without a stable combo. Yeah, it's fair. Stockman's pretty good as long as you actually can get the wood for the stables, or if you can just find a combo. If you can just find a combo for the stables, Stockman becomes pretty good also. Although Winter Caretaker is very good here. Winter Caretaker is super good here because it gives me the grain for Sculpture Course. I can Ock Winter Caretaker into SP Sculpture Course into RSF. That's very handy. Also, the veggies from this is very handy because I don't have a veg source. This has probably got to be Winter Caretaker, actually. As good as Casual Worker does look here. One other issue with Casual Worker is I kind of want to take the stone myself. I'm pretty interested in taking 2 stone and 3 stone actions because I'm going to be eating all the stone, making it... Well, although it is interesting, because I'm eating all the stone, it should make other people want to take the stone actions. Also, Mineralogist to give us stone? Kind of good with Sculpture Course, but I don't think it's good enough compared to, like, getting some crop help. But the Mineralogist is surprisingly solid here because we're very reliant on RSF currently. Although we already have some stone support with Roof Baluster. I'm gonna go Winter Caretaker here. I really like Winter Caretaker Sculpture Course options. And the Casual Worker is kind of fun, but the other annoying thing with Casual Worker is we have to like play Casual Worker and then play Stockman, and the animals come so late. We're just gonna take lots of wood. We're just gonna take lots of wood. All right, we could sow 1 field. Furrow's actually kind of good. Brewing water, no. Small baskets, more veggies, but now I have veggies. It could be a social benefits game. No, I'm gonna have so much food though with Sculpture Course. No, we'll just take Furrows. Okay, we get Seducer back. Seducer with a veg source is a little bit better. Although Tree Cutter for wood injection is reasonable here too. Stable with Stockman is kind of cute. It saves us a little bit. Shepherd's Crook or Debt Security is fine too. Red basically always Ox because that's what BGA players do, so you think Reedstone Food Grain is probably a better round 1. Oh, I agree. I'm still going to take RSF as soon as I can. If I manually take a grain, so be it. You still think it's the pick? Yeah. Seducer with Winter Caretaker could actually be okay. I agree that I think this is actually take the Seducer. Mostly because the other cards are not that exciting, but there's a very decent chance that I don't use Seducer still, but I might seduce this game, maybe. And I don't really think this game has time for Tree Cutter, and it definitely doesn't need Forest. Although Forest Guardian with wait a sec. Forest Guardian with the Tree Guard. Forest Guardian's a very nice way to combat Tree Guard, just because it actually gives a good amount of food. There is the dumb Tree Guard in the draft, and Forest Guardian is surprisingly solid at messing up Tree Guard. Although I really don't need the food. It just is mostly trying to punish the person who's going to try to Tree Guard. Nah, screw it. We just SP a lot and take big wood piles. So in the spirit of SPing a lot, we take a stable because debt security is very unclear that I can actually have many majors. I'm not sure how many major improvements I'm going to have with Sculpture Course, so we'll just take a lame thing like stable. Small scale came back, but I don't think this is a small scale game. I don't think it's a stock protector game either, though, so we just take small scale farmers so nobody else has it. Tree Guard should be used early, not mid-late, and we already have so much food. Yeah. We have so much food. We just need to start player into the wood piles. That's really the answer. It's fine. If somebody else wants to do Tree Guard stuff, they can. I don't see how I'm playing Scullery. Yeah, I don't see how I'm playing Scullery, so I probably just take Store of Experience again. Anything that we can SP with that does anything is fine, and Store of Experience sometimes can be a reed or a stone, and that's pretty good here. I don't anticipate using Stock Protector myself. I'm just not a big fan. It's only 2 wood. I'm hoping to be able to just take lots of other wood, especially if there's a forest owner. I'm just going to de-draft Small Scale Farmer, because Small Scale can be pretty good for some people, whereas I'm less convinced the other cards are good. Alright, this is looking okay. Mostly Sculpture Course food is what makes this very exciting to me. We have just lots of food, and Winter Caretaker is some nice crop support. But we don't really have fields or anything. We do get the Forest Owner back, which is pretty useful, given that I do have the Stockman. I might make it a Forest Owner game. And credit's always fine. Dutch Windmill is not fine, so... Credit does have a 3-oc limit, which is like maybe a small issue at some point for me. But... whatever. Alright, the game plan is RSF, or we just free-oc Winter Caretaker. We would prefer to just go RSF and then manually take a grain, though, I think. I think that's totally fine to just go RSF, manually take a grain. Keep taking as many RSFs as we can. SP Sculpture Course, take more RSFs. If there is an early tree guard getting used, we will SP into a giant wood pile. Yeah. Dutch Windmill is probably the better pick here. We never need that loan of food, and we maybe have extra actions or resources. Meh, that could be true, but I'm not convinced we never need the extra food, so whatever. It does, of course, go Ock first, because CS is, of course, right that people love to play mediocre Ocks. I'm going to assume that Red also got the Animal Feeder in the draft, because I'm guessing the other strong players just didn't care. And so I'm guessing, yeah. The good news with Water Worker in front of us is that we're absolutely going to get a ton of Reedstone food actions, because the Water Worker will not take them. Oh, wow. And Purple's taking 2 wood. Oh, okay, they're rethinking. But they might have wound up with the Lantern House. Purple's looking Lantern House. I'll definitely Ock, but I assume Red will. I'm assuming Red's going to Ock the other Day Laborer card, which, heck, that's a nice start. I'll definitely Ock if they don't. Yeah, I'm assuming this will be Animal Feeder. No, it's Bricklayer. Okay, Water Worker on its own is, I mean, it's okay, but... Alright, definitely just do this. We have a Sculpture Course, this is what we do. Sori also took 3 wood over Ocking. Mildly surprising, but not that surprising, because, yeah, the Ox were not good. But Purple doesn't get to play their card. Wow, just SP's Foreign Aid. That's a bit bold. Declaring Foreign Aid already. Interesting. Good news, Sori's not likely to SP on us in the late game. Bad news, Sori is building a big house and probably pushing for first room, and we're not going to just get free good actions in the late game. It'll be interesting to see what Purple does here. Purple might first action start. Sori is playing Tree Guard, which... obnoxious, but that means we get to SP into a giant woodpile. So that's the good news. Purple just takes more resources. Okay. PPP not taking major there seems odd. I agree. I don't exactly know what they have going on, but it's weird. I'll just keep taking RSF. Assume I get start player back, and then take a big woodpile. Yeah. Although I'm not getting start player back because Purple's going to start, but oh well. The only no Ock card is Lantern House. Also scales. Sori is not. Oh, Sori took the Forest Guardian. Sori is gonna take the extra food. Sori is gonna trap his own spaces. Okay. Cute. Purple is building a fireplace. Oh my god. Yeah, there's no other no Ock card besides Lantern House and Scales. There's no such thing in Revised, which is sad. There should be some stuff, but there's not. Hopefully we get start here. Hopefully this Water Worker just like day laborers and I get to SP into 4 wood. Be pretty happy with that. Will not be sad. Unfortunately, Red is gonna start though. God damn it! What are you playing? A dumb card, surely, but Herring pot, yeah, very dumb card. Okay. We bricklayer, herring pot, we're gonna fish. Okay, fine. I don't need sculpture course right this instant, but I'm a little sad. I guess start player next round should be fine, because Sori's probably doing whatever. I just plow here. I think I just plow here. Hope I get 4 wood. Even if I don't get 4 wood, I just take 3 wood, whatever. And then hope I get star player back. I still don't know what purple's doing. If I have to major minor this, I guess it's fine. And I don't really want to take 2 wood over plows. I should start plowing, because when else am I plowing this game? That major SP is that's unfortunate, but oh well. Okay, could SP first move and assume tree guard. Yeah, I agree with that too. Right, we could assume Sori's gonna tree guard. It seems very clear they're gonna tree guard, and I very much do want to start. If I get offered 4 wood, I think I'm just gonna take 4 wood. But actually, yeah, if they open 4 wood, maybe I do just SP instantly. Yeah, I don't mind that. But yeah, they're gonna leave me 4 wood because they're bad. They're just playing lots of bad cards. Oh, Tree Guarder. Tree Guarder's not bad. Tree Guarder's good. But also, where's your food? Like, you need to fish. We're playing a lot of cards and not really using them, but whatever. Okay. Sori is probably tree guarding, which yeah could encourage purple, I guess, to SP here. Yeah, purple maybe does just SP. No, purple's gonna take the other wood stack. Well, this is the easiest SP ever. Where's their food, herring pot? Duh. I mean, I assume they fish here. I have to assume they fish here. Yeah. Okay. I'll definitely just SP into 5 wood. That's fine. It's fine. Whee! Sculpture course. Goodbye, stone. It was nice having you for a while. I'm assuming purple's gonna build the first room still, but that's okay. I can live with that. RSF is just very uncontested here because Sori doesn't care about RSF and Red doesn't care about RSF, so I'm probably going to get some more Reedstone actions relatively easily. This has been a pretty good start. I've got 2 RSF actions, I've got a grain and a plow, I've got 4 wood and now 5 wood. The 5 wood does come with my minus a food, but I'll gladly pay a food to get better resource actions. Have I mentioned before how much I hate Tree Guard, though? It's just loathe what Tree Guard does to the game in terms of resource piles. Just absolutely hate it. It's hard for me to hate anything more than Tree Guard, but... Is Sori gonna actually do it here? Because I'll SP again. Yeah, I will SP again. If we're gonna Tree Guard this aggressively, I just... This is why I hate Tree Guard, though. Like... You gotta be kidding me that it's actually a good move to just leave this much wood behind constantly, but... I think I could just be happy I get massive stacks? I guess so. I mean, I can't just be happy, though. Tree guard or fishing combos standard on this stream? Never. Oh, fishing combo slander. I mean, fishing combos are actually bad. Tree guard might be okay. I just hate what Tree Guard does to the game. Fishing combos, I don't really care. Like, you can go do that. You don't really impact anybody when you fishing combo. Wow, bookshelf. That's a good card. All right. Well, RSF. Give me more. Maybe, actually, possibly taking 2 read and double building was maybe correct. Although we haven't seen the House Steward. Yeah, I've not seen the House Steward. We'll just keep doing this stuff. Oh my, sorry, tree guarding? Oh my god. Okay, sure. We'll just take the giant wood piles. Sorry. I don't understand tree guard. I mean, he's gonna take all the majors, which makes my stone whatever, but I just, you have no wood. Maybe I need to adapt to this new world where you just don't need wood and everything's okay, but... Admittedly, if I take the wood, purple build or red builds the next room on me. because red is taking a read here, it appears. Must love trees. It's must love something. We've played 4 and 8 also. Like we can't. We're clearly gonna build a big house. We're building a big clay house. I don't know what's happening yet, but it'll be interesting. Trade offer. You receive 3 food. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what's happening here, though. Like it's. I don't know. It's wild to me. Also, actually, does red even have the? Oh my God, red doesn't have the. Oh no, they do have the food to pay tree guard or forest guardian because they have a herring pot. Oh, I was about to say red can't even pay for the food, but they can. Okay. How does red build on me? Because they take wood, and then I'm also taking wood. I'm not passing on. Well, although it is early growth. Oh my, it is early growth. Maybe I'm supposed to build. It's very good because people's efficiency getting wood can't turn in massive scores because they can't get any majors. You think if you tree guard forest times the first 7 rounds, then you never use again. Play stone of it a while ago and you're fine. I just refuse to believe it's very good, but maybe. Is it actually correct taking a giant pile of wood, or is it correct just to build? Oh, red's gonna double build. Oh, that's an issue. Red double building is actually an issue. I hate giving tree guard their own space back, though, even more. Do I actually hate that even more? I kind of do. If I build now, I just get the next growth. If I don't build now, I'm growing much later. Huh. I guess if Sori tree guards this, I could always SP into it. It seems a little silly. If I take this, I'm also just much more likely to get RSF back and be ready to double build myself. I could take this and go for the triple build and then actually employ Forest Owner. But again, how late am I growing then? Purple grows this round. Red would grow in round 6 and possibly 7 if I take this wood. God, I can't believe I'm not taking that wood pile, but I do think it's actually wrong. Gosh, that's gross. Just gross. Giving tree guard the wood pile back is... Ugh. Yeah, I don't love giving Sori the wood pile back, though, but there's going to be more chances for wood later. I agree, I can generate wood myself. Like, I can just generate the wood myself, but I just hate tree guard. Hate giving tree guard anything. Screw you, tree guard. Okay, do I ever SP for that wood pile? It's possible I'm supposed to SP for that wood pile. It's also possible to just keep taking RSF because it's insane amounts of food and it sets me up for my next room. Oh, and red's just going to re-up SP. Okay. Red, please take the wood and don't force me to... Don't force me... Please don't hand Sori the wood pile. Please. In my opinion, you shouldn't have tree guarded there. I agree that that's the other thing. I agree. I think people do not use tree guard in the right ways. Like, I think you should be thrilled you got the wood back. And it's early growth. You want to be able to thread in rooms, right? But apparently you don't. I don't know. I keep RSFing or I take 5 clay. Screw clay, right? Clay can come later. Just grow. Just grow. Don't worry about everything else. Just do the things. All right, what do you got, Story? What makes this all worthwhile? Wow, you are playing House Steward. Okay. Interesting. All right. Doesn't make the card bad. I think the card's still dubious. I think the card's very dubious, but admittedly it works more often than it should, but I'm convinced that if we ever could actually get expert level tables that it doesn't work, but maybe I'm wrong. All right, Red, please take the wood. Oh, no, Sorry can build now. Damn it. Yeah, Sorry can build now. Fine, Red, you can force me to grow. Sorry, you can get your filthy pile. Just obnoxious. It worked out, CS. Yeah, he can build off House Steward. Yeah, it works. This totally works. This is an issue, actually. Sorry totally is in a fine spot. After all my caterwauling, he's still fine. He's generated a crap ton of resources, and he's totally fine. This is a very sick tree guard. Yeah, unfortunately it is. Unfortunately it is. Red building stables is bad. They're dropping out of the growth queue for reasons unknown. Do I ever let red grow here to mess with Sorry? Because red built only one room, actually, I don't know that it's that crazy to take 6 wood here. I only fall behind the growth queue 1 spot. And I'm messing up Sorry's game significantly, I feel like. I guess Sorry can take the clay and go for clay rooms. This 6 wood's pretty powerful for me. Is giving up an action here correct? It's probably not. Am I really concerned about anybody's games besides Sorry? I think the answer is no. Purple's game looks garbage. Red's game also not scary enough. So I do feel like it's mostly Sorry versus me. If I take this wood, I also make it much more annoying for Sorry to build the next room. Am I really willing to turn this game into essentially Sorry versus me? Yes I am. I think so. This might be crazy. Tree guard should be banned because of his annoyance. I mostly agree, but Sorry is just going to take the clay. Okay. Purple doesn't take the sheep, mildly surprising, but I guess doesn't have to because now red's growing. But red could take sheep, but they're going to grow. I'm just going to plow or RSF. Or SP into build. Could be that I'm supposed to just SP into build and really annoy Sorry. Just lock up, grow in front of Sorry. That actually seems pretty legit. Do I SP to build here? If I SP to build, I SP Forest Well, I grow Hand Plow, and then I grow Stable. Feels fine. Sorry's taken a lot of sealing out of the game via all the stone majors are going to disappear. So how am I going to win this game also? Although I have a roof baluster, I just get a big stone house. I get a big stone house with stables and a great farm. That's just how we have to win this game, but we have the tools to potentially make that work. You think Sorry just wants to reno and build anyhow? That's kind of my read also, though, right? Like, is Sorry actually going to SP into build here? I kind of feel like they're not going to at this point with all that clay, but it's so hard to know. Also, am I supposed to just take 2 reed and double build? Don't know. Because I have Forest Owner, it's kind of tempting. Although, God, the 5th room is still very dubious. Although, God, it probably gets me House Steward. Maybe it is just 2 reed here. I have great food. I can play Forest Owner. I mean, this might force Sorry to SP on me. But I guess if Sorry does SP on me, it's still not that big a deal, and this makes it very hard for other people to build rooms. Makes it a little annoying on Sorry, too. Not that bad. I don't know. This is a tough spot. Sorry is just going to start building improvements. Okay, that makes... yeah, okay. I'm just going to double build and then grow. No, I actually want to grow and then double build, though, because of Forest Well. Damn it. Stupid Forest Well. 2 read seems like a gimme. Love that read. Yeah. Hey, purple actually does have Lantern House. Okay. So purple did take 2 wood for Lantern House and then just chose not to major minor it in round 1 and has chosen to play like this and is choosing not to take the sheep. What are you doing? Oh, you have sheep provider. Okay. And now you're going to open the sheep. Interesting. This is a good example of Sculpture Course food working out great. Yeah, Sculpture Course is just absurd here. Just an absolute monster. Enabling a lot of shenanigans. Okay, I thought I was gonna play Forest well, but I guess I just have to double build here because it's absurd. Double building here is absolutely absurd. It gets me grow in 7 and 8, and I just whatever Forest well. Although, what am I growing with then? Okay, this is actually a slight issue, right? Well, no, I can just grow with some of these things. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. My grow actions are slightly worse. Big deal. I'm double building here, whatever. What does my miner do? And did we take single grain to play it? Yes, we did. We absolutely took single grain to play it in round 1, but my miner lets me turn a stone into 4 food at the end of each round that does not end with a harvest. So admittedly, there's only 2 more of those left, but turning a stone into 4 food has just been all of my feeding. I've just been turning stone into food round 3, round 5, round 6, round 8, round 10. That's 20 food for 5 stone. It's just, yeah. It's good. Red is righty desking some ox. That's okay. Napper, more stone, whatever. Read for rooms plus 5 food in 1 action. Yeah, it's mostly turning RSF into 5 food, but it's been excellent. Mineralogist, lots of stone injection. Cool, perfect. Stone is going to be relatively worthless, but that's fine. Yeah, this has got to just be double build. This is wild. I'm just going to grow to 4 and have an extra room. Makes it very annoying for Sori to grow. And we'll eventually play Forest Owner and generate all the wood back. It's fine. I mean, this fencing is going to be late, but I'm also probably going to win House Steward this way. Sori's going to tree guard again. Okay, and then Sori's going to renovate. What if they deny RSF early? Well, then you probably don't play it, but I mean, part of the idea is that you SP with Sculpture Course into RSF anyhow. But yeah, I mean, some games it doesn't turn quite as good because you can get RSF blocked. I mean, you need to take RSF with high priority. This game has turned into another sick game for it, though, because a Water Worker wound up in front of me, a Tree Guard came into the game, so, like... A small reason I took it is because I did see Tree Guard in the draft, which also is a great sign to not freaking take the thing. Alright, as much as I can't play Forest Wall anyhow due to Ox. Hey, nobody reminded me that I was never getting to play Forest well. Oh, yeah, that was dumb. This is an okay time for credit. It's net 3 food, and I have no Ox, although really I should play it. Well, yeah, it doesn't really matter when I play it. I could play Store of Experience for a wood. I was originally going to play it for something else. That's a sign of a good player prioritizing. Yeah, purple's rating's pretty high. I'm just surprised that they put off all their Ox this long. But yeah, Tudor, Lantern House, that is some useful sealing to try to combat this. Okay, sorry. I'm in thought. I could just play Wage for 2 food. Okay, I'm always gonna play credit on one of these growths. It's fine. This is just extra food. It's fine to just play it now. You played purple a bunch, and he's very good. You usually win, but he always has strong games. Yeah, purple's rating is mid 500s. Sori's rating's mid 500s. They're both very good. You see 5 rooms in early grow, you approve. Yeah, like Tree Guard has done crazy things. I've led to crazy things. There's a House Steward in the game. Like I don't like. I clearly need to play Forest Owner soon and start using it to make up the wood, but it's fine. This game's wild. So Wage is the same net food. Yeah, I guess that's true. Wage is the same net food, but Wage maybe is more food later, although when am I actually building majors was an excellent question. Also, wow, there's big wood piles being left again. I get to take wood and then grow. I like that. I mean, it's only 4 wood, but I still get to take 4 wood and then grow. Nice tree guard combo. Yeah, the tree guard has been good. The tree guard's been good, unfortunately. But I'm also feel like I'm still in a pretty good spot, but maybe the tree guard's winning. I don't know, whatever. The thing is to try and grab a few more wood piles before the tree guarding stops, then it should be easy mode. I mean, the tree guarding has to be done, but the real question is, does Sori ever get easy wood? However, I'm going to make Sori's wood a lot easier by forest ownering, so it's all going to actually work out for him. So that's the bad news. Forest Guardian Tree Guard so obnoxious? Yes. We can SP grow to lock up grow again? We could. We could SP to lock up grow again, but I'm being offered 4 wood, so I'm going to take 4 wood, I think. Like, I think I'm supposed to just take 4 wood. Red is presumably taking wood, so Sori has to build anyhow. So I can take wood into SP or no, so they'll have to build. I take wood into grow, and then Sori has to SP on me. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna say that's fine. Yeah. Oh, I also really need to play hand plow if I'm ever playing hand plow. So taking wood into hand plow looks real good. Yeah, wood into hand plow seems real good. Sori is just building. It's good. Sori will have to start, but I'm okay with that. I would not mind plowing a little more. Getting Winter Caretaker down soon looks good. Pavior. That is a late Pavior, but solid. Still solid. I have some good cards. I don't know that we've seen Sori's first pick yet, which is also a little spooky, I suppose. Feels like I could skip Forest Owner possibly. I agree, it's possible I can skip Forest Owner. Which is definitely has to be considered. Because not making the game so wood rich could benefit me. Sori is going to start for growth. Okay, it's fine. Has agrarian fences. That's not scary. Renovate from purple. I love the early renos getting out of the way. That helps me later. I do need to take clay for reno eventually. And I do have to figure out other food. Credit sculpture course is not going to feed me in perpetuity. And I do have a big family, so I probably do need to start taking clay with some priority. Yeah, 4 clay next round actually looks like probably my most important action, unfortunately. Here, just plowing seems fine. Remodeling. Oh, there's some extra clay. Okay. Well, that's actually useful, too. That could help things out a little. Although not much, but... Roof Baluster should still be pretty sick this game, too. Obviously, any card that just generates 5 stone is pretty sick, so, like, whatever. Winter Caretaker should be good. Seducer, obviously bad. Is Stockman actually going to be good? I mean, the main reason Stockman would be good is if I actually play Forest Owner and use it, which I probably am going to play Forest Owner and use it. I'm never going to make enough wood, actually, and I do have good reason to want the extra wood for stables. It might make Sori's life a bit too easy. That's the main concern. Yeah. Have to think on that. Plow gets taken. Okay, well, I was actually thinking about plowing here, but apparently not. I could just RSF again. That's not too bad. It's RSF or it's just start Ocking Winter Caretaker. I probably should just play Winter Caretaker. I mean, that is pretty much exactly what Forest Owner does, yes. But I think that's probably useful for me. I think I just play Winter Caretaker here. Winter Caretaker even opens up the possibility of just SP furrows to put grain in the ground. And I do have quite a few Ox I want to play, and Purple also wants to play Ox. Purple and I have delayed our Ox till the end game, so... Alright, we're going to eat a stone, obviously, and pay a food for credit. My food, though, yeah, runs out real fast. So yeah, I don't exactly know what we're doing to generate food. Although there's also 6 food bottom feeding here. 6 food bottom feeding looks like an okay action, for sure. Am I actually going to SP just to grow in round 10? It's possible I am supposed to just prioritize SP here, just because furrows is pretty legit. Maybe I am first actioning starting. Yeah, I don't normally like starting to grow in round 10, but I don't know that Sori's not going to just instantly SP here to keep getting grows. And if I'm actually playing Forest Owner, there's, I think, quite a bit of reason to continue to prioritize just lots of actions. Oh, and the 6 food does go. You have a fireplace, bro, and you could build a clay oven, but okay. Whatever. Um, Debt security is nice. Yeah, the debt security is good for sure with this game plan. The water worker takes all the reed, okay. It's fine. They also have 4 stone. They should be building... Well, they'll definitely build BMW, I guess, at some point. I'm gonna take the reed. I originally said I cared a lot about 4 clay also. Admittedly, I can just go 4 clay into the hearth here, and that does pretty much solve food, because nobody's super contesting animals. I guess I should just take things off the board. If Sori wants to re-up start, not a huge deal, really. Don't we want SP? I don't know that we do care that much. Again, the furrows is cute, but how important is furrows compared to just taking good actions off the board? Like, do I really need a 5th family member immediately? It's mostly like, yeah, it slows Sori down, but like, if Sori's gonna re-up start here, so be it. Like, the board is pretty decent. If Sori wants to continue ignoring Plow in particular, like, Sori has foreign aid, like, I don't know. You think you'd be SPing, but it's tricky? I agree. Like, basically, my thought is I'm going to try to get SP back. If SP comes back, I'll take it. But if Sori wants to instantly re-up, fine. You want Furrows and Store of Experience down? Okay. I I don't know. I kind of want Furrows down, but it looks like I'm going to get it back, which, perfect. I mean, maybe I'm over worried about the clay pressure too. Like, people shouldn't take a ton more clay, but there's a freaking mineralogist, and I don't know what people do. And maybe I'm too worried about my future food when I still have tons of food at the moment. But I don't know. This seems fine. Red can SP build though. Oh no, Red can SP build. Oh no. You were worried about the clay pressure, which is why you want to grow storage experience. I see, I see. Purple plays Roof Examiner for... Okay, purple has room parts, so red can no longer SP grow, so perfect. If these guys are getting in the room queue, I do want to SP to grow one more time. I just partly hate SPing to grow here because like I'm gonna be growing on a great board. Like the board is looking great. Wow, we can't even oct the forest owner. Bookshelf writing desk is doing their thing again. Also this basket weaver. Duh. Okay, basket weaver finally gets BMW. Okay. Yeah, I kind of forgot these guys might be building a bunch more, but whatever. I will SP to grow. That's fine. We don't get Ock, but it's okay. Clay hut builder. Oh my. Okay, well there's a lot of freaking clay in the game. This is presumably Reno. Which actually, given that this is Reno, neither of them have built yet. And I don't have to SP with this action. I could just take 3 wood. I could just take hearth and pigs. Yikes, what's the right play? I could take 3 wood. I was gonna say I could take 3 wood, fence 6, take the pigs, but that doesn't really work. Hmm. I should just play the furrows. The furrows is pretty legit here. Looks like a really good furrows. Yeah, the furrows is very good. I agree. Purple is gonna build. Okay, that's yeah. This SP is pretty good then. If people are still fighting for growth in round 11, like go forth, be crazy. I'm probably just taking 3 wood, and then am I just building a hearth and trying to take pigs on the wheel next round after I grow with a stable? I kind of like that plan, actually. Take 3 wood, build hearth, and then next round take animals on the wheel. Joinery goes. Okay, with Tree Gardener, that kind of makes sense. I don't want to leave 6 wood because I'm not taking it. And 3 wood is just a solid action in these positions. And then the real question is, do I want to play Hearth? I think I do want to play Hearth at this point. Red has Bricklayer, Clay Hut Builder, and has a Remodeling in hand. I guess Sori eventually wants... I think I get enough clay to reno, and there's not that much reno pressure that I think it's okay for me to build Hearth and then still assume I'm going to find 5 clay to reno on time. But it's a little dubious. What does Remodeling do? It gives you a bunch of clay for having clay rooms. It gives you 1 clay per room and 1 clay per major improvement you have. So, like, basically I put as red should not be taking a clay action. It doesn't look like purple needs to take a clay action. Sori probably is taking a clay action. I just need a 4 clay action if I Store of Experience. Store of Experience is a clay. But I did kind of want to build this stable. I do kind of like this stable, though. The plow pressure looks ugly. The plow pressure is ugly, but I at least already have a hand plow. But yeah, I mean, pressuring plow on Sori, I think, is another way to beat Sori here. With Sori's foreign aid, we can try to bully them. The farming pressure looks ugly. Yeah, nobody's fencing on time either. Like, everything is a mess. That's why I really like growing with stable and taking some animals. And then possibly I wind up in round 11 building more stables and breeding with Stockman and fencing late. But that's where I would build Hearth. Maybe I'm worried too much about food still, though. My food is really good, although I'm going to be paid 8. I'm paid 10 food here, so I have 5. I'm going to pay a credit but get a stone. I guess I don't super need food. I don't have to open wheel pigs or sheep. I really like just locking up Hearth for long term, though. I really do like this. But maybe it is grow Store of Experience rather than stables. I can still take animals even if I don't play stable, right? I can still just take the animal pile even if I don't play stable. How crazy is taking Fireplace to save the clay? Interesting, but I think I've warmed up. I think you're right. I think I actually play Store of Experience here, and then I only need a 4 clay grab. And getting 4 clay shouldn't be too hard. In fact, I probably wheel 4 clay if I want to. Like, I don't know that Sori's taking 4 clay this round in order to build another room. I just think Sori some point is probably trying to build a 5th room because of 4 and 8 and House Steward. I should consider building a 6th room this game, actually, if Remodeling gets past me. If Remodeling gets past me, building a 6th room just to deny everybody else, build a 6th room while I build stables, actually would be pretty sick. But I have to get the Remodeling. The 5th clay is a huge problem for you in 5-room games. I agree. The 5th clay can be really annoying. So, actually, I think I agree. I think I like playing Store of Experience on growth. I don't need the freaking stable. I can hold 1 animal in my house. And I can build more stables with Stockman or something. Maybe it makes the breeding not happen, but, I don't have to be breeding animals yet. Now, doing no farming, no breeding yet, dubious, but also I have a crap ton of actions, so, like, there's some things that are going right. Everybody else is on 3. I'm getting to 5. I mean, that's useful. But, yeah, there's a lot to still worry about and do, so we'll see. Sori is just going to SP. Okay. That makes enough sense. The board is jacked. Like, the board is, like, really good at the moment. 4 wood, 3 stone, 3 pigs, 3 sheep, cows flipped, 4 clay is useful. I would like some stone. I would really like stone because of sculpture course. Purple's ocking on this sick of a board. What? Casual worker just to eke out stables. Crazy. It's not 0 farming to get here. You have a ton of actions and a decent bit of progress on some farming. Yeah, I agree. The pigs do get taken. That's actually a bit of a bummer, but I don't care enough then. Yeah, screw it. I don't care enough. I'm just taking 4 wood. I would love to build stables. I can take single cow. I don't know. 4 wood's got... Well, no, actually blocking plow might be the play. Being aggressive on plows is also very valuable if I'm actually going to play forest owner and stuff. Also, then I can fence tight and build stables later. Sure. I don't know. I don't know that this is right, but there's so many great actions. I'm going to just take some of them. Whatever. 4 clay is a good action. There's so many good actions, but plowing's good. If the rest of my opponents don't understand to take plows and wood, I guess I will. Wow, tree guarding. Sorry is tree guarding. That's annoying. Purple is actually taking the sheep because they're hungry now. Wow, okay. I definitely misread what my opponent's priorities were. I did not think anybody really cared about the animals, but apparently they did. I guess purple did need to care about food. Okay, well, whatever. Oh, now the 3 stone goes? Well, that sucks. Why do you need 3 stone? There's no... What the fudge are you doing with 3 stone? I guess you're renovating again, but... Okay, well... That was... Why do they hate wood? Why do they hate wood? I need RSF pretty badly. Do I get RSF blocked? I don't think I get RSF blocked, but I need this food, unfortunately. I guess I take RSF and I get clay or cow back. Or 3 wood back. Sorry is just going to reno. Wow, okay, and take pottery. There is a ton of clay, that makes sense. Okay, so Sorry's not going to go for another room. Interesting. I could have 3 wood and played roof baluster. Yeah, I could have, but I eventually need the reed anyhow. But yeah, not taking the wood is maybe even worse. The wood is just wild. I can't believe Sorry tree guarded. I guess I kind of can. Play baluster this round is funny. Yeah, I don't know. Red's gonna build a room? Red's gonna build 2 rooms. Why did we take 3 stone, Red? This is just crazy. You don't need the stone. You have a freaking mineralogist, too? Oh, because it gave you the clay. It gave you the clay to build 2 rooms. Wow, okay. And building 2 more stables. Okay, so yeah, there's tons of wood pressure. I take 4 clay. Do I ever get 2 cows? What does purple... Purple should open the wood, but then red takes the cows because they built stables. Unless one of these people is going to start player to grow. There's way too many rooms in this game. This is crazy. I need exactly 4 clay to reno, which is great. I don't really want to be taking singleton cow actions at the moment, right? I don't really. I would like to get 2 cows. If I don't get 2 cows, I get plow, and I just keep being a plow bully to Sorry. Doesn't sound that bad either. Sorry almost needs to open the... I don't... everybody, I don't actually know what's happening. I'm going to take reno parts. Luckily, there's no reno pressure, but... It's great being the first person to pivot into farming. I mean, I've at least plowed and have some crops going and have passive crops. So, I don't know. I have some things going. If I could just keep plow blocking all this table, I'm going to force them to take plow's first action. Because of the turn order here, I can play and use forest owner when nobody else can react to it. Because I'm going to have 3 actions back to back at the end of this round. So that's another good news for me. But I don't know. This game's wild. Like, does take the wood correctly. Okay, good. Now the question is, does red take 2 cows or do they SP? I'll slam 2 cows, but if I don't get 2 cows, I slam plow. It's cows or plow, whatever. Red taking cows is reasonable, but they can't breed them all. Red plowing looks also reasonable. Red starting looks dumb, but there's too many rooms, so... Who wants to grow without room? Like, whoever wants to grow without room, it looks great. Wow, red is going to SP. That's crazy. But I welcome this. I get to take another plow next round? Sure. Absolutely. Give me these cows. Beautiful. I need the food. I might be able to breed cows at the end of the round via Stockman. It's not out of the question that that's something that happens. Yeah, actually, it looks pretty good. If nobody, it relies on nobody else ocking, though. I would need 2 ox. Well, I don't need 2 ox. I might be able to play Stockman and just build the stables. But then we're really putting pressure on the fencing. Roof baluster looks excellent still, as I've stated. Roof baluster is going to be so sick. Sorry, he's just taking more wood. That makes sense. Everybody should just keep taking wood and fencing and whatever. Wow, it doesn't plow though. Actually, yeah, Sorry didn't plow. That is actually kind of surprising. Sorry tree guarding last round just looks wrong. Well, got them Reno. Maybe I shouldn't be worried about Sorry though. Should I? I mean, they have all the Sealy, but are they going to actually achieve anything? I do not know. I just take 3 wood here. Yeah, I just take 3 wood here because worst case I go 3 wood into Stockman. I would like my round to be Stockman. I would like my next actions to be Stockman, Forest Owner. Well, and then build stables. God, I don't actually have the actions to use everything, but God, just Stockman into stables is pretty good. But yeah, I might get Ock blocked. Mason. Oh, Sorry has a first pick Mason. It all makes so much more sense. Well, first pick Mason is obnoxious. Congrats, Sorry. That's pretty legit. Well, that's an issue. That's an issue. Also, we do get Ock blocked because why the fuck would we not play a homebrewer here? I mean, I have a reason why we would not play a homebrewer, but screw you, Tudor Lantern House. You were just about to ask. Yeah, I never saw Mason, but I never saw his first pick. Okay, getting Ock blocked sucks because now we don't have anything really worth doing. Now I am a bit screwed. I guess I Reno. Reno is still worth doing. RSF is still worth doing. Reno, RSF. But yeah, that's annoying. What am I even renovating with? Renovating stable? I guess I Reno stable. That's fine. Or I could RSF Reno Forest Well. That's actually... Well, no, I can't Reno Forest Well because I never got more Ox. God dang it. Okay, going last actually has hurt us a bit, but not surprising. Okay. So yeah, it's just stable. It's Reno stable. Classic me not playing Ox. I mean... People have played a lot of Ox this game. Like, unfortunately, there's a Tudor Lantern House. There was a writing desk bookshelf. People have played a lot of Ox. Like, I would like a turn, but I'm prioritizing farming? I don't know. Did Homebrewer really need to freaking get played here? Like, you have no grain. How did you not sow 2 grain? This player could have sown 2 grain, or they could have fenced. And instead, they're like, I'm going to play Homebrewer. Like, I can't predict some of this shit. Anyhow, I'll take RSF. RSF is still good. I will Reno. Reno's still good. It's really like, do I sow a single veggie here? Like, the last action is the bad action. I still kind of hope to build a clay room, honestly. The more I think about it, maybe I should take 2. Maybe I should take 2 reed and go for a 6 room. Single animal's fine. Well, now that I built a stable, you're right. I could just take single pig. I am mildly tempted to take 2 reed all of a sudden, though, and try for the clay room. But maybe that's crazy. But I don't think there's any pressure on clay, and I do later want to build room in stables. If I want clay room, I take 2 reed. Yeah, I have to think about the clay room here. That's what it comes to. Should I go for a clay room? I mean, am I ever getting remodeling? I'm probably not getting remodeling. Long meeting, did you miss anything? Red doesn't have pottery. Yeah, red probably shouldn't play remodeling, although red has clay coming in to build another room. Red might be building a 6th room if I don't. The fence pressure is going to be nuts too with Sorry's 4-8. Yeah, the fence pressure is bad. The fence pressure is bad. I don't like purple not fencing. This homebrewer is obnoxious, but whatever. I have so little time to actually play and use Forest Owner for fences and stables, by the way. But I think I kind of have to achieve that, maybe, to win. I don't know. Should I be trying for a room? Is it ever right for us to fence here? I don't think so. I think fencing is wrong. I mean, I could fence. I guess, that is an interesting... Okay, that's an interesting point. We should consider it. I could just fence 7 and then claim my stable later. This game seems bonkers weird. It is. This game is bonkers weird. It's wild. I could just fence 7 and then assume that I stable later in the game. And I just never fence again, and I'm happy with 7 fences plus stables. There's no constable as far as I can tell. No, actually, there's just no constable. It doesn't exist. Red's out of Ox. Sorry, I never passed a constable. And purple, I never saw Pavior or Sheep Provider. So... Fence 7 and assume I get the animals also seem... Yeah, I also probably get animals next round if I fence, right? Why are we even trying to stable? There's so little wood. You guess fencing 7 here and building another room so we can stable and no more fences. I mean, the main reason we were trying to stable is because of Stockman, but and because I thought I had time to go Forest Owner and stuff, and I need points, and Sori took all the ceiling out of the game, so it felt like stables were part of the ceiling. Yeah, I do actually think this works. Okay. Purple looks totally out of the game to me, even though they have a fence action. Like, is also, this is wild though. If growth flips, red's SP is weird, but you don't like this fence arrangement. Not sure it'll be relevant. Why do you care about this fence arrangement? Please explain. How is this possibly a problem? How else would I have fence Civ? Yeah, I'm actually baffled how this matters. Am I holding out hope for a second fence action? No, I don't plan to fence again. I really do think my game plan probably is sneak a clay room, but you're asking Civ. You want the second pasture above the stable. Why? It's literally the... I live in a symmetrical area right now. Well, I guess because of the room. You think there's slightly more flexibility? How? And what? I honestly, how would it ever matter? The more I'm thinking about, like, okay, I build a pasture here. I literally don't think it ever matters, Civ, but whatever. Anyhow, it's incredibly minor, so... You think there's just not so much more going on this farm that flexibility would come into play? I mean, I think it's pretty obvious what's happening to this farm. I'm slamming plow here because I don't even care what... Well, I'll take plow so if it flips, and for some reason red chooses grow. But I'm slamming plows. Like, there are not enough fields on this board. I have a hand plow, but I don't... Like, I'm going for 5 fields. Absolutely going for 5 fields. That's part of the way I win this game also, is plow blocking everybody. If I plow twice, I will have the option of fencing 6 into 13 and also the option of Philly Smith's Roof, and I don't have the option. Civ is technically right that if in this way if I go plow, I've blocked my house off. That's what he's getting at. I don't think that really matters, but you don't see me fencing 6. I think it's unlikely also. Plow so flips. I think I get plow so. I mean, I think red might literally choose grow over plow so because that's what they SP'd for. Plow so would be crazy here, but I guess I take plow so. I mean, it's kind of funny to take plow just to block Civ, but again, sorry. Oh, we do get remodeling. Oh my god. Okay, new plan. Is 3 read actually the right move? Red is definitely taking 3 read. Red is definitely taking 3 read on the wheel, right? Do we care? Do we care if red steals House Steward from us and Sori? I guess we don't. We take plow so. We take plow so, we take animals, we do farming, and we lose House Steward, but we'll get to a stone house. It's going to be fine. Should I just plant 2 veg for food reasons? Actually, I like planting... Do I plant 2 veg for food reasons? I kind of think I do. And I try to sow more grain later. Yeah, actually, I think this is right. Yeah. We can take 3 read and build 2 rooms. That has to be better than plus so. 3 read and build 2 rooms. How are we building 2 rooms? That seems very aggressive. With a 4 clay grab. Oh, remodeling is 6 clay. I see. And we just build a 7-room stone house. Yeah. Okay, actually, nope. I think you're right. I think I was supposed to take 3 read. Yeah. And then I SP for plus so. No, you're right. I should have just done it. I should have just ignored plus so. It's way more than 5 points, Gonzo, though, actually. No, unfortunately, he's right. It's also because it blocks others. But the problem is I'm losing 3 points for House Steward. I'm losing 3 points for House Steward, and I just get Plowsow later when I already have my extra field. Yeah, so no, it would have been... It actually turns out I should have done that, but I didn't. To be clear, this might still be winning. It might still be winning this way. Although, God, sheep get taken again? Why, Purple, why do you have such bad food that you have to take crap actions and not fence? Oh, why did you SP Christianity and then take 2 sheep? Whatever, I don't get sheep, fine. I take a, it's fine. Because of Roof Baluster? Yeah, and because of House Steward. It probably was like 10 points. It's 6 points for the rooms, 3 points House Steward, and I get stables and animals with Stockman. Yeah, exactly. I should have gone for it, but... You think it's a very tight line? I agree that it's a very tight line and that this might still be winning. I'm not sure. You included House Steward in the 5 points. Are we winning? Looks like we're winning. We might be winning. It's super unclear. You weren't considered a bigger Renault. Yeah. How is Red feeding, though? Red has joinery BMW. I mean, I guess long-term they're still going to suffer a bit, but Red's going to build 2 more rooms and Renault huge. I guess they don't have fields? I don't know. Is Red actually going to win? I don't know. Can Sori actually win? I don't know. He doesn't have read for BMW. That's true. He's using all of his read now. Well, there's that. I don't know. The sheep did get taken. Purple almost fenced, but decided not to. I just take a cow. Just take a cow. I'm probably playing and using Forest Owner, although Sori will probably slam my Forest Owner. That's probably still worth it. I'll have to consider that carefully. It could just be time to play Roof Baluster. Unclear. Yeah, Sori's taking 2 wood, so if I play Forest Owner, Sori probably uses it. But I still get a wood, and then I still have the option to keep using it, because I'd like more stables or fences. It's scary to go for a line that requires a bunch of actions. I mean, the thing is, if you'll notice, I'm about to run out of useful things to do with all my actions. So that's another big problem. I might be building a 6th room just, even though it doesn't help me get House Steward, I might be going for a 6th room here, unfortunately. The more I look at it, like, what am I doing with all my actions? I definitely should have taken the 3 read. I almost talked myself into it, then I talked myself out of it, and I just should have. But, oh well. I guess I play Forest Owner still. 1 wood, fence 3. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna play this Forest Owner, but it's a little spooky what it might do for others compared to me, but we'll see. There's really no point in easing up the Reno pressure at the moment either, so like whatever. Oh, Sori doesn't use the Forest Owner. Possibly missed that I played it. Also possibly needs to so bake for food, I guess? Not really, but kind of. Alright, getting to use Forest Owner here is fantastic. Sori's just gonna fence. Oh, Sori's so fencing. Duh. There was not that much fence pressure because of agrarian fences. Okay. Sori is still hiding his Mason room and his, therefore, House Steward points, and therefore can still grow. So Sori is still kind of definitely a threat. Yeah, we're gonna have issues, but enough issues? I don't know. Sori's hiding fake House Steward. I mean, it is fake House Steward at least, correct. But they are still literally hiding a stone room, which is 3 more points, and then a grow action. And then they have all animals and veg points. Like, Sori has a lot of points coming for sure. Do I plow there? Wait, yeah, I just keep plowing. Well, yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. Purple is first action growing. This is crazy. First action growing is crazy, but I guess all these people need room. They have a beer keg. Okay, not sowing grain looks even crazier, but yeah, home brewer, good plan. I'm gonna get offered plow sow again. Oh no, I don't. Okay. But I can just plow. Do I just plow, or am I ever SP and remodeling for stuff? Probably not. What am I doing? I should just plow. Just plow, lock up the 2 points. First action, grow with Ruben 13. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I think I'm supposed to just block plows. Red is gonna build rooms, reno, fence. Red probably is winning this game, unfortunately. Which is kind of crazy that Red's winning this game. It just has tons of resources. I admittedly don't have enough ceiling. Well, I can get a big reno fence. Wait a second. Am I blocking my house off? Or am I ever... Carrying pot too strong. I guess I'm losing house steward for sure, right? Red's just simply building 2 rooms and renovating, and there's just no stopping it. Unless I stable block and stable block. Yeah, this is not happening. Okay, yeah, I should just plow. I should just plow and play for second, I think, unfortunately. I think I'm just playing for second against Story. I think Red's gonna win. You don't see any way I get 4 read. No, I was supposed to slam 3 read. As soon as Red sent me the remodeling, I was supposed to open 3 read. Purple's re-upping start. That's, I mean, putting Story last is a great for my second place. Furrows is solid, but re-upping start is a little crazy. But I mean, I guess you really want plow sow and you ignored it, or you could just double grow. Sure, that's an option too. Literally nobody cares about that space though. They don't need to take. Well, I guess Red could use it too. Actually, this is kind of hilarious. Red can block Sori's grow. Like, Sori might not get grow with room. It is possible that Sori's foreign aid could prevent him from getting 5 family members. That'd be funny. But anyhow, it looks like I could take wood, play stockman, build stables. Is a decent line. I should get the roof baluster in at some point. Sori took a bunch of clay, which really makes it hard for me to ever justify a 6th room. The reed is still tight, and again, this just looks like Red is gonna... But maybe I should just build a 6th room anyhow. I take 2 RSFs? That seems bad. Red is fishing. Okay, well, Red fishing is good. Okay. I play Stockman? I play Stockman. Yeah, I just play Stockman. The time to take 2 RSFs for the 6th room was last round? Yeah, it was. I think I have to accept that I'm just losing house steward points, and I have basically no ceiling, and I'm going to have a pretty good farm, and I'm just going to lose. Oh, wait a sec. Wait, start player was open? God damn, I hate undos. Oh, I forgot. Purple didn't actually SP. Okay, well, sorry, SPing's bad. I probably should SP'd. I forgot about that. Am I winning? No, I think Red's winning. Also, I might have just lost second place. Dang it. I forgot Purple undid. That's annoying. I mean, that's my bad, but Red is going to build, so I can't do Stockman stuff this round. It looks like nobody's fencing this round, though, so I probably could just take wood into fences and then stable next round. Wow, Red... That looks slightly wrong for Red, but whatever. Red has no read for Reno, but they're a water worker, so whatever. Red might be fencing last action here? I don't know. I could just fence 5, and then take wood, and go for stables next round. Seems okay. I would like a sow action next round. They sure did build a clay hut, yeah. Seems like 3 rooms is strictly worse than 2 rooms. You do like their Versailles. Yeah, I mean... Oh, wow, they did... Wow, they need RSF. Interesting. I see. Okay, I mean, they're getting RSF because I'm not blocking it. Story's gonna get some animals here because I'm also not blocking those, right? I guess I could take a cow to help feed myself. Not that interested in that. I definitely need to play Roof Balancer at some point. I guess I might get Reno Fence next round. If well, purple probably wants Reno, or red wants Reno Fence, right? But that means I probably should be ready to play Roof Baluster this round. Gosh, lots of awkwardness. I'm really mad that I missed this star player. Does RSF do anything interesting? No, it doesn't. Just feels like they ran fence first action and now they've committed to RSF before they run out. I agree. I agree with all of that analysis all over the place. Gosh, yeah, I'm super mad I didn't SP. I should have paid attention to that better. Just SPing for Plauso again looks solid here, but I didn't. What else can we do? RSF here buys us Ren Fence. Maybe. I guess the only other thing RSF buys us is Forest Well. It does buy me a 1-point Forest Well, which maybe is something, but it doesn't feel like anything. It does annoy purple. It does annoy red somewhat, but do I want to annoy red? Not, I mean, a little bit, but not enough that I could beat them. Can I beat red? Is red's feeding that bad that I could maybe beat them still? Probably not, but maybe their food is bad. Maybe I do just take RSF. See what it does. Take RSF, play Roof Baluster, take Forest Owner. I don't have the food for that. I really need to breed both these animals. Yeah, see, this is where the RSF seems bad. I should just play Roof Baluster and just ignore RSF. I think red has to eat a read anyhow, though. Alright. Let's muscle in Roof Baluster. Well, or should I take the cow first? Maybe I should take the cow first. Nobody else has cows. I think my game is for food, Roof Baluster, Forest Owner in some capacity. But I think I need the food. Because I didn't get the stables here yet. Red might not be able to open. I think red can't open Reno, yeah. I think red's going to be unable to open Reno. Story is going to get the clay oven. Okay. That's not even that many points for them, to be honest, because of pottery, although they assume they're just going to get another clay pile. Okay. Yeah. There's just no way red gets Reno blocked. I agree red's not getting Reno blocked, but we might be able to make red... Red might be bad tempo on Reno fences, and forcing red to Reno and fence separate actions could be fun. Purple needed to play RSF this round. No. Well, yeah. Purple's not renovating either. But all right, let's get in here with the Roof Baluster. I can take Forest Owner or take Forest, so it doesn't really matter. All right. I am currently eating a cow and 2 veg. Yeah, that's fine. And then Winter Caretaker, I could eat the pig to pay for the veg. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I just take 4 wood of Forest Owner here, and I leave giant wood piles. Is that an issue? Maybe. Is anybody else going to stable next round? Yeah, that's the other annoying thing, actually. People might try to stable next round. And I'm probably supposed to stable, but I also want a fence. And I probably should just take Forest Owner, even though it leaves giant wood piles for others. Yeah. Yeah, that's an issue too. Maybe I do take 3 wood, just because I don't want other people to be too tempted into stabling. Leaving Temptation when we might be last might be okay. Yeah, but the bigger issue is we really need stables. I mean, I'm rapidly running out of points myself. This is a little weird. I'm losing 1 wood in order to let other people not have giant wood stacks. I guess this is okay. Well, or does 1 more wood matter? 1 more wood lets me do 2 stables. I guess I could always just fence a little bit and do 2 stables. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. 9 wood is better because it's 5 wood and then 2 wood for stables. And I should be able to get fences and stables regardless. So, I mean, it's missing one more point of fences, which would be nice. And it's missing one more point of stables. Oh, and it's missing the sheep stable. Ugh. The sheep stable matters a lot, actually. I guess I could just fence one more pasture. Or I just open stables potentially, and then I probably don't get red fences, but it's okay. Because why do I really care about blocking red fences? It's fine. Crazy prediction, Sorry wins. I don't know if it's that crazy. Sorry potentially can go plow, sow, grow, clay, and that might be enough to win. The debt security is doing a lot for Sorry. Actually, I guess plow is only 1 point for Sorry. So yeah, they don't even really care about plow. Honestly, Sorry might have to first action grow. I don't know. Doesn't red still win the game though? Red renovates to an 8-room house and fences. See, that seems winning. Sorry never plows. Yeah, no, I realize that. Um, red red wins this game, right? Any chance we have the time to open wood? Maybe. It's possible that we're gonna have the time to open wood. We don't know. We're gonna find out. It's a wild game. Wild game, wild times. Uncertain about a hell of a lot, to be honest. Even though we're getting close to the end here, I don't know what's happening. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've lost. I think we lost because we didn't take 3 read, sadly enough. If we take 3 read, we make it much harder for red to build all these rooms. And, yeah. Red could always take 5 beggars. Yeah, that is technically possible at any point. But yeah, I have to assume that. I mean, really, I think I'm playing for second. I mean, purple's clearly last. I think purple's just obviously last. But yeah, the rest here is messy. You've seen it could happen again. Who knows? I think Sorry's opening grow, to be honest. Yeah, Sorry is literally opening grow. Yep, okay. With a small basket. Okay, that's just another way to get a veg. Sorry has so many 2 point actions, like cow, sheep, veg. Really can't stop it all. Red takes the obvious plow sow. Very obvious for them. That's fine. Yeah, red just doesn't have enough, or purple just doesn't have enough points. Purple still has cards they want to play, but how do we end up with 5 family while everybody else is still growing and ruined? This looks like it was a wild game. Because we built rooms on time and then grew aggressively. But then Ox were like wildly pressured, so I couldn't get Forest Owner down. Sorry did dumb, obnoxious tree guard stuff, so all the other stuff is gone. Red fences. I mean, red's supposed to fence, actually, you're right. If red doesn't fence, well, or they take stone. Red can take stone or fence. But red needs to take stone or fence, because otherwise I can try to fence block them for the win, although I'm probably not winning. Red takes wood. Yeah, okay, so red wants to lose. Alright, fine. I am allowed to fence and then red fence. And they can't stable. I mean, they have a joinery at least, but, I mean, this might just let Sorry win, but whoever predicted Sorry winning, I guess kudos. Red fences because they don't need stone to red major. Oh. I see, yeah, they do have a sneaky stone. But I can literally fence block them now. I will just fence block them? This is hard. I also could just take 2 sheep that block Sorry and is good for me. So, okay. We really have to. This game is so hard. Red renovates. Gets 8 points. That's 44. They probably get plow as 46. They grow to 49 and they starve. Okay, so it's probably not quite that. But assuming I fence block them, they're still going to get to 47-ish. If I fence block, I will wind up going fences, red fence, stables. And I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 more points. Stables, I get like 11. See, my problem is I'm like capped at like 42 or 43. I guess that means I'm just third, right? Because Sori's always above that. Red's always above that. I'm likely not getting the sheep stable. Probably not. Sheep does look like it hurts Sori's score a bit. Sori's best moves are... Well, Sori's best moves are clay, veg, sheep, and cow. So I can't block all of those. Yeah, and really nobody's going to block the others. It doesn't actually matter. Sori's taking one of these animals and then he's just always getting veg and always getting clay. I can't stop it. So Sori's going to get to 49. Yeah, Sori's getting to 49 and I literally can't stop it. So I guess I am supposed to try to stop red, but I also don't think it matters. Yeah, I think we're just third. I think we're just taking third. Don't think I have enough ceiling to achieve anything else. Open 4 wood. Yeah, I guess 4 wood here gets me the extra stable and the extra spot. I guess that's what I mean. I'm trying to calc if blocking anybody gets me anywhere, but I don't think it does. I think I have to just play for myself and I still just lose. Oh, I do want so very badly. I do also want so very badly. I forgot how badly I want so. But I do get so, right? Sori doesn't care about so baking when he can do the rest of this, and nobody else cares about sewing. Okay, yeah. What about red major as an option? I'm expecting not to get red major, but I do actually want red fence anyhow. 4 wood is 2-ish poise, but we're never blocking red's fence. Red has furrows to sow with anyhow. Gotcha. We can block red's fence. That's the thing. We can block red's fence, but it costs us a fence action and a red fence action, and then I think red still beats us. So ultimately, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. Purple got past so many cards. That Lantern House is such a trap. Purple, yeah. Purple, ugh. I gotta make sure I actually do beat Purple after giving them this much bad-mouthing, but it looks like Purple's food isn't good enough. It looks like their points aren't good enough. But I do need to actually hit points myself, so... You're thinking there's tempo where you make red take a crummy stone action by taking red major. Again, red wants red major. Red wants red major because they don't have to do anything. They get a stone from Napper on red major. Like doesn't red just fence here on this line? Yes. Red is if I take 4 wood means that we're sorry, okay, that's what you're asking, Dr. Bot. Yeah. Red should fence. Oh wow, they're not. Whoa, wait a sec. You're saying I take red major so they have to take stone? That doesn't make sense, Gonzo. That's just fine for them. That doesn't hurt. I don't know. That doesn't really hurt them. Okay. They definitely let me fence block them, but again, does it matter? I think the problem is it doesn't matter. It's so tempting to do. Red is definitely begging for the fence block, and it still just doesn't matter. I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more points. Reno, I get 15 more points. I get 18 more points than I have, and I hit 49, and I breed points, except I don't because I don't do food in that line. Fence, stable, red fence, sow. And I have to eat points. So I get to like 47. Red has sheep as a point move unless Sori helps block it. They have stable as a move. And how are they feeding still? Red currently is eating. Fred's 4 food short, is 5 food short, or is they're 6 food short, but a wood feeds them. They're 4 food short. A grain feeds them. They're 3 food short. I'm almost out of time. I don't know that I need to do this, but I'm also definitely under time now that I'm gonna try to do this. But do I have enough for 3 stables still, by the way? Oh, I don't have enough for 3 stables. Oh, but duh, I'm doing an extra fence. That was an extra fence. I don't need that extra fence. Yeah, my time is really low. I knew it was. This endgame was torturously complicated. It felt like I had to calc. Unfortunately, doesn't take the sheep. Red being able to plow and then sheep could be an issue. Oh, they have a hearth too. What am I talking about? They're super fed. Oh my god. What? Ugh. Ugh. Red super fed. Red gets to plow and sheep, and they still beat me. I think. Yeah, I think they still beat me. The game's super close, but I'm gonna be just a little behind. Oh, also I do have enough food though. Stables give me food. They give me an extra pig and an extra cow. I get 7 food off stables. Oh my god. Oh, this is so close. They had to build hearth this round. Yeah. Yeah, they needed to rent hearth in order to feed, which they did. So they're gonna get sheep and stables. So they're gonna end at 3 pigs, so that's minus a point, but really plus a point. So they're gonna end at 48. Sori is gonna end at 49. Because Sori is getting a veg or sheep. Sori's getting a veg. I am going to get... This is so crazy. This is a lot closer than it looked a minute ago. Yeah, this is so close. You don't know how everything else shakes up, and fence blocking had to be the correct action. I think it was. I agree. It's like the only path I have to actually winning. I don't think I'm actually winning though. I think the problem is I think I'm at 48 with no resources. I said I think I'm scoring here. And so I think I'm still third. Because red has resources left over. But what on earth was better than fence blocking even if you can't catch red or teal in the end? If you let red fence, you ultra can't catch red. I might be able to catch Sori. Probably not though, I guess. How do I catch Sori if I don't fence block? Unclear. Also, is purple somehow sneaking this with homebrew or beer keg? Anything? I don't think so. Purple has 2 actions left, is probably dead. Purple can't so block? Oh no, purple can so block. Okay, but nobody can stable block and nobody can red block. So I actually should sow here, because red has wood but can't stables. Okay, yeah, actually, let's just... Alright, luckily our endgame is now figured out. There is no longer any mystery on what to do. Unfortunately, I don't have enough food to buy a veg. I have exactly enough food once I stable, but... Red says, I think you have some psychological problem. That seems kind of rude. Red's apparently annoyed that I fence blocked them, I guess, but... Sori is like, this is why bad rep. I see. Yeah, I mean, Red's getting a red thumb from me, for the record. I'm definitely not. Well, maybe not definitely, but probably. But, like... Yeah, anyhow. Yeah, this game's so close here at the end. This is wild. Just crazy. Again, I think we don't have enough, though, but we're close. You think you have them red thumbed? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have them red thumbed. Ooh, they get to grow. I forgot they got to grow. Oh, actually, they're hitting 50 still. They still are winning, actually. You looked away for 30 seconds, somebody's getting thumbed. Well, they have bad rep anyhow, but they went into chat and said you have some psychological problems. Are they a native English speaker, though? They might have translated that from Chinese. I'm not gonna... I don't know. I don't know how rude that actually is. And, like... I don't know exactly how bad that is. Or isn't. But yeah, anyhow, they're... Whatever. Oh wait, are we winning? Am I winning? I'm getting to 51? Wait a sec, am I hitting 51? Did I miscalc this? Oh my god, team. We have a 5-point reno, and I'm eating no points? Because I have 7 food and a 10th... I'm hitting 51? Yeah, we're not losing any points. They're 49, no space for the pig. Oh yeah, they can't breed the pig. Okay, we did win by fence blocking. So yeah, they really have no reason to claim I have a psychological problem. Yeah, we have a clean 51. I eat a cow and a pig and breed them back and eat a grain. Yeah, I got a free cow, free pig. That's why stables were so good. Exactly, I have the spare grain. I have a free cow, a free pig, and a grain, and I eat that. Even if I didn't have the grain, I could eat the veg and buy the veg back, and it saves me 1 food. Alright, now Red says well played. Yeah. Wow, okay, I didn't realize that won us the game, but alright, well that was clearly correct. It turns out that it might have been correct to fence block initially? Was it ever correct to fence block initially and then try to get 4 wood back? I mean, there was always the threat somebody else would stable block. 4 wood turned out exactly what I needed, although I also have a private 4 wood spot. Well, but the problem with fence block is I have to go fences, then red fence, and then I definitely can lose stables to somebody else. And then I might be getting 3rd. So maybe this was the right path. Make sure I get enough stuff to beat Sori, which that did happen. And then if red continues to be frisky. Anyhow, if that was translated from Mandarin, it was rude. Okay. I mean, look, I don't know. It's like you have some psychological problem. Doesn't sound good, but I'm gonna probably give them a red thumb anyhow because their rep is real bad and they're clearly a quitter. So I'm gonna be slightly lenient on what they're saying in chat though. Oh, except no, they literally received a moderation penalty today. Well, yeah, never mind. Never mind. They're just getting a red thumb because they deserve it. But anyhow, fence block first, let somebody else potentially take wood, and then we have to stable early instead of getting the wood. We also, again, the only way we can fence block is if we're willing to follow it up by red fence. So, it's fine. They said you're great, they can stay. Sorry, you are great. Oh, yes, they did. They did say you're great. Look at that. Funny. Thanks for popping up. Yeah, thanks for coming back. What a crazy game. I thought I was losing this. I thought I was losing in the final round here. I thought I was getting 3rd even at points. It was so damn tight and so confusing. And the calcs were really messing me up. And some of what I wanted to do did not happen earlier in the game. I really wanted this forest owner down a bit sooner. But the end result is what we wanted. We got a 5-room stone house. We got 5 fields, nearly maxed crops. We got 4 pasture points. We got 4 stables. Somehow we eked out. We're short 1 veg. If we had 2 more food, we would max veg. But crazy. Why are you like this? Oh, I don't know. We didn't have to red fence immediately. Red couldn't use that space to get stone. But my point is, as soon as red takes stone, I have to follow it up with red fence block, which yeah puts the stable tempo really bad. Does their game plan explode without a hearth? Well, remember they can't red fence without taking a stone action. But I guess the question is like, yeah, if I block them on red major, do they explode? No, I don't know. It was them not fencing was absolutely ludicrous. Like, that's really that's the whole thing. They were supposed to fence, and they win. If they just fence, they win. Like,
With that said, if I take 3 stone, or 3 reed, I probably also would have just won. Wow, yeah, we win this game with 1 offboard point. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Screw you, tree guard. You can take all the damn offboard points. I'll win without it. Just a hearth, 50 on board. Screw it all. Anyhow, the biggest problem might be that fence blocking first makes it even more complicated than red kicks me because I go over time. Yes, that was a concern, I suppose. Victory? Yeah, I did not expect to win this game. I really did not. Another good reason to give red bad things is because they're probably an alt account that got booted from somewhere else. But anyhow, you don't tree guard very often. Hard to pace growing and taking stacks of wood. Yeah, I obviously loathe tree guard, so I passed it along and tried to hopefully beat you by just SP'd a lot. I was a little scared though because I'm like, oh wow, this game turned into early growth, and I'm gonna build 1,000,000 rooms because that's just what I'm allowed to do, and I have roof baluster. But then I'm like, I also have forest owner, so the idea is I'm gonna grow super fast and hopefully use forest owner to get it back. But Ox were like wildly pressured in the mid game because of tutor, lantern house, writing desk, bookshelf. But you tried not to grow, just don't. Yeah, I mean, he did try not to grow. The emotional damage from playing Tree Guard against me is priceless. Yeah, I hate Tree Guard. Wow. Yeah, okay, I do feel a bit bad. 46 minutes. 46. I've not had a 46-minute thinking time in a long time, but this game was hard. Wow, yeah, I had huge action advantage and yeah, barely won, but yeah, I got a ton of wood from the board. What a weird game. What a weird game. I also got 30 food from cards. Sculpture Course dumb. Sculpture Course so good. So good. Sculpture Course so good. So life-saving here, but might need to adjust his theorem to include high-level counterwalling. Yeah. 12 minutes? Yeah. Yeah, sorry. For what it's worth, Sorry is sitting right after the guy thinking forever, so he does get a lot of free thinking time while I'm, making everybody annoyed. For what it's worth, I played a game off stream last night. I played 1 game off stream. I don't do this a lot lately, but I've just been having so much fun with Agricola. It turns out I can also actually play fast when I'm not streaming. 12 minutes, boom. But some idiot streaming, and then, yeah. You had 46 minutes to think for the player. Oh, yeah. Grow style, really, really like early food. Yeah. The sculpture course is just so huge here. It's just absolutely gross to get all that early food. I did not have to worry about food actions in the early game, which enabled me to be much more aggressive about a lot of stuff. And then, yeah, I got to be aggressive about taking reed and taking wood. And then I got to just build a bunch of rooms. I built a single room and then double built. Yeah, and just 0 discounts. What weird games lately where I'm just like, yeah, screw it. I'm just gonna build it. But I still maxed stables and maxed fences. I have no unused spaces. I maxed fields. What a weird. Again, yeah. These sorts of games where you build the big house, but you still have the best farm also. I have 25 house points and I have 25 farming points. And then 1 lonely improvement point. Never even got the only other point in my handout, but anyhow. Red's farm, though. Yeah, Red's farming points are exactly why they lost this game. I mean, they have 31 in house, and they have 14 off-board. You would think that wins, but they just wound up... Yeah, they just never plowed, they never fenced. Never fencing is their only problem. I mean, just baffling why they never fenced, but... As I said, I pivoted to farming first. Yeah. I don't have to spend 24 minutes explaining to chat why we were wrong. You guys weren't actually super obnoxious today, for what it's worth. We were all chat was actually kind of helpful today because I think we were all so fascinated just by how tough this game was and what was happening by everybody. I mean, when is the last time you've been in a game where this many rooms get built? Also, though, holy crap, the room building. But yeah. Also, how bad was that lantern house in the end? There were so many passing cards. What did that lantern house wind up being? That Lantern House wound up being only 3 points. I mean, I guess given when they played the Lantern House, it probably was okay, but it does feel Purple also had to put out some kind of dubious ox in order to hit it. So Purple probably should never have played Lantern House this game and should have just gone. Should have just played Pavior in round one and SP'd Brewing Water to RSL. I don't know. Anyhow. Choosing to Reno before fencing was insane since it makes the block guaranteed. Yeah, them not fencing was just wild. I mean, Red made a huge error, but what did Red do instead of fencing? Surely they net 2 points from fencing and breeding a pig over what they actually did. Oh, they Renoed. They Renoed. They clearly should have just fenced. I mean, Red threw the game to me, is what happened. Red threw the game to me. Red has the game won if they just hit the fence button. Like, I still get to 51, it turns out, plus one more action, so I actually hit 52. But does Red win with 50? Like, yeah, Red clearly gets past 52, so. Well, actually, does Red get past 52? This is the fun question. Red still gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They get like 8 points from fencing, maybe -1 joinery. Well, probably not even -1 joinery, but so about 8 points on fences, so 57. They lose the sheep action, so 55. Yeah, they still had 55, and I hit 52. Yeah. Yeah. Purple could have lanterned, but what is that second spouse on a 4-room game? That's a good point. They have a hidden second spouse. They know there's a 4 and 8 in front of them. They know there's a 5-room house in front of them, and they can sense Red's building a lot of rooms. Purple building a 4th room, actually, is also, you're right. That looks very wrong. Purple should have been prioritizing fencing earlier, and yeah, they SP'd to grow in round 12, didn't they? How actually this is always fascinating to me. Like, Purple's rated mid 500s. They're very strong. They have a fucking second spouse in hand, and they decide to build a room and grow with room in round 12? I mean, I guess they want to play more minors because of Lantern House. But this room has gotta be wrong for Purple. Like, you gotta just ignore building a room and you just live with second spells. I mean, you hope Grow flips in 12, and it turns out it doesn't, but like, you're not gonna win doing what they did. So, yeah, that looks pretty wrong, but anyhow, wild times. Chalk this up to another game where you win by farming. We have a pretty farm. Sori has a huge offboard and debts security, which is very cool, but almost was good enough, but not actually good enough. In Red's defense, Red did just enough farming along with huge ceiling. They would have been fine if they just fenced, but, you know, they failed to fence, and that's a good way to lose, so. Anyhow, in hindsight, the temptation of the 6-wood may have got us the win? No. No, well, maybe, but I don't think so. I think Red might have taken wood to open the round anyhow. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know. It's hard to say, but if Red just fences 11 instead of taking 6 wood, I don't know. Maybe. Ultimately, yeah, the point is Red was supposed to fence, but Red taking 6 wood didn't even cost them the win. It was Red then decided that they needed to Red Hearth over fencing and just allow themselves to get fence blocked. Like, I don't... It's also Red's decision to build 8 rooms. Like, if Red just builds 7 rooms and then fences all their spaces and then has a bit more read and already has Reno parts, so I can't fence block them because they can Red fence. Like, Red ultimately made several very big errors in the endgame, is really what happened. I made a big error in round 12, though. I should not have taken the Gift Plauceau. I should have taken the freaking Reed. I should be on a 6-room stone house and have House Steward. And Red maybe also hits a 6-room stone house, but it's a lot more annoying for them when they don't get... It was really a 4-read action for them because of Water Worker. Like, if I take 3 read in round 12, I also probably win much more comfortably, but hard to say. But yeah, Red's line is fine except for not fencing. Yep. But it's all good. 7 rooms is clearly correct, so that they could always red fence. Yep, yep. Fancy play syndrome a bit with the extra room for sure. Yep, yep, yep. They were still winning by a lot if they don't just randomly throw. Yep, they had the win, but they randomly threw in a couple ways. I definitely was supposed to read block earlier though. That would have been good, but oh well. But yeah, what a weird game. My first Ock was super late, but why would you Ock early when you can just Sculpture Course early? Ugh. Sculpture Course, real MVP of this game. But Stockman did prove pretty good. I mean, first picking Stockman is pretty lame. I would have much rather first picked a Mason. I would have rather first picked a Pavior or a Sheep Provider, but hey, you live with what you get. We did get the Roof Baluster, which is pretty great. There were some good cards in this draft though. Frickin' Bookshelf Writing Desk, very good. I do think Red should have definitely ignored this herring pot early, but you know, they did their thing. It is I am a little disappointed to know that I nearly like lost a game to frickin' Waterworker Bricklayer herring pot opening, but Bookshelf Writing Desk Tree Gardener does a lot of work, so but anyhow, sad seducer noises. Yeah, that's just the normal seducer noise. I agree. Seducer's a trap. I hate seducer. I don't even know why I kept the card. I mean, I do know I kept the card. There were if this was like a late growth game and things had broken very differently, like there's definitely some scenarios where I could have been farming, been breeding sheep, using winter caretaker to generate veggie, maybe getting grain in the ground like I did off furrows, and maybe I am seducing them actually. Like there are some worlds where I just seduce this game and I'm okay with it, but blech, seducer. Anyhow, Agricola's been going well for us. Seducer's not too sad when they're hanging out with a collector. Well, sure, but again, this is mostly collectors, arguably the best dock in the set. So Winter Caretaker isn't a great seducer combo in your opinion? Oh, I agree. It's not even that good. It's still not that good. I completely agree. It takes a ton of food in order to run Winter Caretaker and Seducer. But luckily we have Sculpture Course, so like it sort of works, but it's still bad. But Collector probably makes Sequestrator playable. Yeah. It's me, one of the 215. Oh, yeah, look, hey, this is what happens. I've been lucky lately. I'm on a streak. Life has been good. I almost have half a mind to play enough arena this season to seriously compete, but then also like all my free time's about to disappear and I'll have actual work, so we'll see. You don't even need to look at the right side to see me. That's true. I am actually currently on the top. Oh yeah, I don't have to go to. Sorry, not go to the right. Yeah, I currently am the top 10, but it's inevitably gonna fail. I'm gonna have to have some rough games. I've been on quite a streak though. It's been nice. We've really had quite a run though. Even against other experts here, we've snuck out wins. We've got like a couple breaks. I deserve to. Oh wow. The BGA founder is leaving. That's kind of wild. The other admin who was there for a long time also left. Interesting. Yeah, Ian already left. Their new departures are obviously linked by what is explained. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to read the rest of this, but that's fascinating. The main people behind BJ are leaving. That's either that might be good news, although both of these admins have been relatively good in the forums. They're not great by any means, but I'm curious what this new team and how reactive they'll be, but whatever. This doesn't surprise you. It seems normal with a VC transition. Yeah, I agree. It's not like that surprising, right? Like, we got bought out. We helped work for a while. Now we have money and we don't need to work, and we're out of here. Type thing. Or somebody else now wants them gone. Whoever their bosses are. Who knows? Whatever. But Anyhow, anybody else find it funny how the medals are organized in Agricola? You realize there aren't that many players, but you think it's pretty entertaining to find bronze and silver but no gold. Yeah, I mean that's all of BJ's arena system is weird. Like the way they have the levels in various games is funky. But anyhow, I'm blabbing on for entirely too long. I should go get lunch. I should go do other things. But glad to get a win. Apologies to my opponents for taking 46 minutes. I feel a little bad about 46. That's not good. But that end game was ridiculously tight. So anyhow, thanks all for hanging out. It's been good. I am gonna head off, but I will see everybody around on Lumen Stream or who knows what else. Yeah, later all. Bye. Sorry you missed most of the game. Hey, it's all good. It happens. It was good. All right, see you everybody.